All right, Beyonce's controversial Super Bowl performance sparking backlash among law enforcement officials. In fact, Miami police today saying that they are boycotting her upcoming concert altogether. The police union saying, quote, the fact that Beyonce used this year's Super Bowl to divide Americans by promoting the Black Panthers and her anti-police message, it shows how she does not support law enforcement. We ask all law enforcement labor organizations to join our boycott across the country and to boycott all of her concerts. Beyonce also set to perform in Tampa, and many police say they're hesitant to work that event as well. You can understand. I mean, we're getting reaction right now from former NYPD Detective Bo Dietl. Bo, it's hard to blame the cops when it seems as though she was sort of inciting the whole Black Lives Matter issue that has come out against them.
You know, I think she's using it to try to be cool or something. She doesn't understand what the Black Panthers were about. There were a lot of cops killed. I was a cop and a detective back in the 1970s.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of police officers that were killed. And I mean, if you want to promote the separation of our country again, like the way it was on that show, it shouldn't be used for some sort of political thing. That's a sports entertainment thing. And Roger Goodell should have been stepped in and not allowed that kind of thing going on.
Yeah, I mean, you know, they must have known what she was going to do.
You know, I stand here. I have a security company. I'm in business 31 years. Mm-hmm. I'll say it right on your air right now. I will not do security. If I get a call to do security for her, I stand by my brother officers, and I stand fast. Hey, I could make the money, but I tell you what, we have to stand together with that, and I support every cop out there. I hate this division. Why isn't she jumping up and down dancing in Chicago? I believe in the month of January, 60 African Americans were killed on the streets of Chicago. Why isn't she trying to do a concert in Chicago about black-on-black crime around our country instead of going after the police? Are there bad things that occur with the police? Sure, but there's tens of millions of interactions every year, and everything is not bad.
So do you think she was inciting something there? I mean, do you think that the whole Black Lives Matter movement, which, you know, you and I have talked about this before, all lives matter, every single one of them, and that's my problem with that language, Black Lives Matter.
When you get a policeman, Trish, when you get a president talking about Black Lives Matter, like it's something there, like that life is any different than every life matters. And the kids in Chicago, the 60 kids that were killed, their lives matter too. Of course their Black Lives Matter, but the police aren't killing all of these kids on the street. And every time they make this division, no one's going to, look, if you have a problem, who are you going to go to? The gangs? You're going to go to the police. Stop the dividing. Let's bring it together. And I say it's our president's fault for this division. We have a president that's been in office for 7 years. We're more divisive than we've ever been.
Yeah,
I remember back in the 1960s, and now we divided again.
All right. Thank you so much, Bo.